YouTube, we're back with another MX Bikes video. This time, I'm with the homie Zug, and we're trying to figure out which 450 is the best. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and also, huge shout out to Kellz for allowing me to use one of his tracks for this video. I really do appreciate it, man, so thank you. All right, let's get to the video. Right here with Zug. Zug has actually got me into the 450s.
The red rocket.
Yeah, he got back into the game. He's been off for a little bit, but he got back into, and he wanted to try something different than the 250s. You're trash. He wanted to try something a little bit different than the 250s, so he was like, all right, let me get on the 450, let me see what I can do. And honestly, that got me thinking, maybe I should do that. And so my whole thought process here is to figure out which 450 I like the best. So we're going to start with the Yamaha, and then he's going to start with the Honda, and we're going to figure out which bike we like the best. He might be biased because he's a Honda fanatic.
Yeah, red all the way through.
So with that being said, this might be chalked for him already, but for me, I don't have a preference. So like, for example, I was riding the KTM. I was riding the KTM yesterday. When you guys see this video, it's probably going to be a week ago, but I was riding that and I liked it. The homie Nub actually set me up with some good stock suspension. Literally all I did was change the tires. So he set me up with that, and I actually thought it was pretty good. I also rode the Husky, which I also thought was pretty good. But I wanted to find the bike that I like the most, right? I don't want to just set my sights on like, okay, I got to ride this bike because I have to, right? That's how I feel with the 250s right now. I mean, like, I have to ride the KX because it's the best 250 bike. And if you guys watched the previous video, which was the Aerial Moto 2, you'll see that everybody is riding a fucking Kawasaki because it's the best bike in the game. So
yep, Honda's out.
Yeah, I used to ride the Honda, and I love the Honda 250, but with the new tires, it just feels like ass. So yeah, we're not on that anymore. So we're trying to just figure out which bike we like the best. And right now I figured let's make a YouTube video series on finding the best 450 to ride. So the first video that we're gonna do, that was massive on the, I don't know how you just landed that, okay, but the first video we got is the YZ, and we're trying to find the best setup for it. Honestly, all I really have done so far is change the tires to 90, 90, 120. I put the swing arm up to a 2, and I changed the mapping. I believe I changed the mapping to hard hitting. It might be stock. It might be stock, to be honest. I don't know if I changed it. I'll put a graphic up on screen of what I did, and we'll go from, and I'll show you guys what I did. But for the suspension, in the pub race that I was in, I was honestly rocking it stock, bone stock, didn't change one thing, and it actually felt pretty good. It actually felt pretty good. We got 5th, and I was riding pretty consistent on it. It was in the sand, so it felt probably a little bit more soft than normal. But with that being said, I changed up the suspension for this track specifically, and I put it a little bit softer. I put 1 click up on the rebounds on front and back. And I'm not gonna lie, this Yamaha kind of slaps. Like, I think it actually is pretty damn good, to be honest. Now, I'm not a 450 guy, and I think the best people in the world would ride these bikes differently than I would, per se. Like, even Zug, he rides third person, so his style is gonna be a little bit different than my first person.
Yep, fat whips.
Yeah, like he really enjoys throwing the bike sideways. Like, that's his main goal. My main goal is to go fast. But it actually just, it's insane how our styles kind of almost clash at the end of the day, because although he's trying to go for fat whips, his speed is still fucking there. And like the other day, he was on this Honda 450, he got 3rd in a pub race that, I'm not gonna lie, was stacked. Like, we have some fast guys in the pub races nowadays, because we're in a scene where we just crashed, but we're in a scene where everybody like joins our pub races now, because we're so, like, I would say we're pretty, like, TGR X crew, like, we do pretty good on pub racing. Like, people that come in, we have a lot of fast guys, so I think it was pretty solid for him to come in on that 450 and just get 3rd. I don't care what you guys say, a pub race is a pub race, whatever, do it in an actual series.
PDMX.
But I think it's still fucking impressive, to be honest. And we're on an aerial track, or we were on an aerial track. But yeah.
Suck at, by the way.
Yeah. So yeah, so anyways, you guys might be wondering also what track we are on, and I should have probably said this at the beginning. It's been probably about 5 minutes now that we're doing lap after lap, but we're on the brand new work in progress WW Ranch, built by the homie Kellz, man. And if you guys can't tell, this thing is fucking amazing. Like, when I tell you this might be my favorite track, it's my favorite fucking track. I could probably ride lap after lap after lap and just have fun.
Even the state it is in right now, it's probably my favorite track in the past at least 6 months for sure. It's not even done yet.
Like this track doesn't, like, aerial tracks don't even compare to it. I don't know why, but it just doesn't compare to this track. I think I honestly think that Kellz's tracks that he has coming out, this track will be released after PDMX. That's the goal. But some of the tracks that he has coming out, like, dude, they're insane. Like, you guys have to be on the lookout for this shit, because it is going to be awesome what he has created. And this is just a little sneak preview of the track, and I just kind of wanted to go over the 450 that we're going to be trying to do a YouTube series on. So with this track, it's not just an outdoor track, there's also a supercross track that we're going to get to. Let's go over that. Let's go over to the supercross track after this finish line. It's over here on the side of the track. It's actually pretty fucking sick. I think I rode it one time when it was a little bit early development, but I'm just gonna be honest, like, Kellz, you did an awesome job with this track. Like, just with the facility, I hope this is go through, thank God. With the facility, to be honest, like, when he started creating these tracks, I think the scaling, I'm gonna be honest, I think the scaling was a little bit too large for my liking. However, this scaling right here for WW Ranch, it's just amazing. I think the scaling that he did is just amazing, to be honest. Yeah, it's not as big as the WW Ranch that we posted on TikTok or anything like that, but I think the scaling works to perfection on this track. I don't ride supercross on 450s. Don't say, Mr. Yeah, champion over here. Bro, I don't do 450s on supercross, okay? Don't do that, okay? But yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to Kellz for creating this for us. You guys will be getting this will come out eventually after PDMX, so be on the lookout for that, because you guys have to download this. You guys have to support him. What he's doing with all these tracks are amazing, and this is just a little sneak preview of one of the tracks. I'm dead. Fuck.
I am also dead.
But maybe we shouldn't ride supercross, since we haven't rode supercross in like 4 months. But this is just a little preview. As you can see, he's throwing fat whips, and I'm just trying to make it over the jump. So but back onto the MX track, and going back to the 450s, like, I want to know what you guys think is the best 450, to be honest. Like, I honestly don't know. Like, it all comes down, I was saying this in my other one that I created, it all comes down to personal preference, I think. But I still wanted to figure out which 450 I like the best. So my goal for the series, and I hope you guys enjoy it, is to find the best 450 for my personal preference. But also, I want to hear what you guys have to say as well in the comments below, which 450 you guys think is the best, what you guys think about the Yamaha. You guys have to try the Yamaha. Just give it a shot. Like, let me know what you guys think about it. And my goal here is to basically try out all the bikes. And this first video is the Yamaha. The next video we're going to do Yamaha. We're going to do Honda, because Zug's on a Honda. So the next video we're going to try out is the Honda 450. Now, I heard bad things on the Honda 450. I'm not going to lie.
I'm pretty sure in most of the pros, it's like the worst 450, but
yeah, but Zug's over here ripping it. So I don't really know. Like, is it good?
I'm the most brand loyal person you'll ever meet. So if it's the worst bike in the game, I'm going to be the worst person in the game.
I mean, it can't be true. You got third in a pub race with pros, but that's the goal. So the first video is Yamaha. Second video is going to be the Honda. and then we'll go from there, and we'll try to figure out which bike is the best, and maybe we'll do like a recap video of which bike we thought was like the overall best. But so far, I'm not gonna lie, this Yamaha fucking feels great under my controls right here. I was gonna say under my ass, but I'm really not riding it. I'm just, yeah, on the sticks. It just feels pretty good on the sticks. I'm not gonna lie. The steering feels pretty good. The power feels good. Doesn't feel slow. It feels fast, but also kind of stable, to be honest. Like, I had a problem, I'm not gonna lie, I had a problem with over jumping stuff and flat bottoming.
Yep.
I had a problem with flat bottoming and it just bouncing, but I think I fixed that by upping the rebound and making it a little bit softer. But the overall experience on the Yamaha, I would give it, I would say, a good solid 7.5 out of 10. That's how I feel about the Yamaha. Like, it might be raceable in a series. Like, I might race this in like the FAR series coming up, but I don't know. That's kind of like
First 450s testing, he's claiming it's already the best.
That's what I'm saying, man. It feels so good. So I'm excited that
For me, with the Honda, I don't know, I can't really compare because it's the first kind of 450 I've actually rode, but I know it desperately needs a suspension because it's just bouncing. I haven't really played with that, so
yeah, that's what I'm
eager to
saying.
try the new ones.
Yeah, so like
Different ones, because I mean, I love but I'll definitely only use this for sure, but I'm intrigued what the other ones feel like.
yeah, and I think you're going to enjoy the Yamaha. Like, I think he's going to enjoy the Yamaha. Like, that's just what I'm thinking. And so I'm excited to see his feedback, and you'll get his feedback in the next video. Like, when I ride the Honda, we'll get his feedback on the Yamaha, and I'll get you guys my feedback obviously on the Honda, but it doesn't look pretty from what I've heard. But yeah, so this is just like an intro video of what we're going to do for the 450 series. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys get some, what would you say out of it? Like, I hope you guys get some, like, it's not even intel. It's more like, what's the right word? I can't think of the right word, but more of like insight. There we go. I couldn't think of the word. More of like an insight of like how the 450s look and how they feel. Hopefully from the video, it doesn't look like it's too bouncy, because it doesn't feel bouncy at all, but I guess we'll find out. But with that being said, yeah, that's because it's a stupid Honda. But with that being said, I want to give a big shout out to Zug for hopping on here and doing this video with me. You guys will see him in every video for the 450 series. So be on the lookout for the next one. We're gonna try to do it maybe once a week if you guys like it. If you guys like it, maybe once a week, maybe every other week, something like that. But be on the lookout for that. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We're close to 1,500 subs. That'd be lit if we can get that here shortly. And we'll get you guys. I can't even speak. And we'll get you guys in the next one. Much love, guys. I'm out.